But it makes me bad running evasive on resort, you know? Like, it's one thing to hard counter Pusher and Jäger since they're X-Pops. It's another thing to hard counter fucking Prime Asset. Like that, you know? Yeah, not even though, Arthur. Not even. Not even a scratch. And the thing is, it just robs perception as well. Like, I've heard someone said that, you know, people were running, quadruple stun, quadruple evasive on, like, resort, and were like, oh my god, this map and the prime asset are so easy and so free and, not that menacing. Yeah, no shit if you bring hard counters. But if you then suggest that shit like stun or like evasive or shit like that gets nerfed for that, then the crying all of a sudden is very big, you know. Then all of a sudden the crying is very big, you know. What is that fireball spawn? I have never seen that before. Yeah, stun will always be good unless they hardcore nerf it to the ground. And I made peace with that fact, but people then need to realize that, you know, if you run busted shit, chat, you shouldn't be surprised if shit becomes easy. Like the mental gymnastics some of the guys will go through and not understand that, yeah, no shit that, you know, new enemy or whatever is like underpowered if you bring the fucking hard counter, you know. No shit. Needs a nerf. I do think maybe it's time to have that conversation that evasive's cooldown should be a little bit longer. Maybe. I'm not saying by long, I'm not saying like it needs to be 5 minutes like last chance. I just want to like heat that brick up. Maybe it's time to have that sort of conversation. And again, I'm saying that as someone like evasive is my favorite amp. I love using it against stuff like Pusher and shit like that, you know, as like a hard counter. Like, I'm abusing the hell out of it. But the thing is, at least I can acknowledge that it's broken. Which, you know, some stun users cannot, you know. Like, they will go out of their way and be like, no, stun is actually not broken. It's just the other wicks that are weak. Yeah. You know, go a tangent like that. It makes short circuit better every time they do. And I mean, Lockbreaker's also just still good, Strawberry. Lockbreaker's also still goated regardless, so a lot of the times it doesn't even really matter because the stun meta is just Lockbreaker farm with rechargers. But yeah, of course there are people that would, you know, at this point they want every rig to be as busted so the game plays itself when you equip it, you know. Of course there are a lot of people like that. I don't really need to save heat right there, but I can also force her around as well, so that's not bad. Yeah, because you can't anymore, okay? If a camera detects you, you cannot go underneath them to hard counter them. That doesn't work anymore. They finally fixed that. They actually did. You know, actually have to pay attention to where the camera's moving and not get caught by that, which... It's crazy that it took so long for them to fix that, but, you know... Better late than never, am I right? Better late than never. Yeah, they buffed the custom. Why the fuck is that padlocked, by the way? Who invented this? Why is Laundromat padlocked? Oh, D-Face is back in escalation? I'm assuming everything is back then. I'm assuming everything is back then, unless they forgot like one of the new ones. Which, you know, has happened in the past, sadly. But yeah, like, it's shit like this. Like the camera blind spot. Like, it makes all the sense in the world that that should not work. The blind spot. What is this? What? Yo, what? I'm so glad that the walls are so responsive in this game. Like, bro, what the fuck is that laundromat setup? That has to be the most cursed one yet. Genuinely. I'm gonna risk it.
Get back here.
Like butter chat.
Hold it right there.
But yeah, chat, the reason this works, by the way, is because enemies become semi-dumb when you go ahead and go with like shutter gates. They become a little bit dumb. Just a little bit. Because they focus on the grab, if that makes sense. Yeah, you can fucking flash Night Hunter with the black light and he actually goes blind. Like that is... I didn't even test that in the playtest because I didn't even think about that, but people are way smarter than me and immediately figured that out. When the patch hit live. Yeah, if you're too near, then you get Darth Vader grabbed, but shit like this works. Going around. Ah, just beating a little bit, chat, I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. Look at me. Look at you. Now look at me. Completed. Just gonna leave through that. And disappeared. Go over there to create as much distance as possible for the gates. Bro, can you go there? Bye bye, slut. Stay in there. Sit down. Sit fucking down. Sit down. Sit down. I think that's above me, right? Bro, I meant to pull a lever down. Bro. Wait, she spawns outside. Fuck. Ascend, evolve, survive. That's what we do here, chat. That's how we do it here! Why the fuck is he now here? Can we talk about that for a second? Bro, is she actually trying to go for that hole? Please tell me you're not that stupid. I need that time extender. Bro, can you like go around? There's a cam there. That is bad. I think I will go to there, like go to the right and then go to motel that way. I mean, I still have that one that I need to carry a little bit, I guess. Scripted padlock door right there. Chill, 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 chill. If that is what I shall be remembered by, destroying prostitutes, then so be it. It's a dumb thing to be remembered by, but you know what? So be it.
Sometimes you don't sound like you're joking. Like you wanna hurt my feelings.
We have a problem. We have a problem. I thought she would despawn once you get it. I thought she would just despawn, but I guess not. Surely they haven't patched the giant, right? Surely they haven't. Surely they haven't patched the giant thing, right? Surely. I think they actually. I'm not gonna risk it, chat. I don't know if they patched it or not. Yes! Yes! 13 hours! We made it! Using the trial maker complete a trial that has both permafrost and no running, by the way. WA+. WA+, chat. W. 2 damage, 2 detected by cameras. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. GG's, chat. GG's. Holy fuck, that was a little bit scary at the end, though. Holy fuck. Do I think that the permafrost thing is harder than cold snap? I think a little bit, but even if not, then holy fuck, this is so much more fun to play, low-key, though. Like, trying to manage it with the fire barrels. Because holy fuck.